Morning, athletes. It's Friday, and you made it through the day 5 of week 6 on the Disco Fitness live at the Barn Theatre with myself, David from CrossFit Cirencester, aka Coach Disco.
And I'm Anna, and thank you again for joining us. It has been a really good 6-week journey.
It's been a great journey.
And it's not over yet, because we've still got to get through today. So we have some weightlifting to finish off today.
So I thought we'd put everything to practice from last week, and we're going to combine 2 of our nasty girl workouts. We've got Isabel and Grace. So Isabel became quite famous a few weeks ago with the European Champs win. The big strong man Eddie Hall had a go at doing Isabel.
I think it was Grace he did, didn't he? Clean and jerks?
I don't think it was clean. I don't think he put it clean. It was definitely Isabel. It was definitely a snatch. He doesn't stop at your shoulders, no chance. So he had to go breaking the world record for Isabel in an amazing time, something like 40. It was very fast, way faster than we've ever done it. I think quite a lot faster than I've ever seen anyone else in the world complete that workout. So the workout itself is 30 snatches 4 times. So we're going to have a go at that one today. We're also going to have a go at Grace, which we mentioned a second ago, and Grace is 30 clean and jerks 4 times. So again, you can grab yourself a dumbbell, kettlebell, bottles of water, cans of beans, whatever you have lying around at home, really. We're going to start your warm-up today with our Bergner warm-up, which we taught you last week. And we welcome back Stephen, the social distancing broom. Welcome back, Stephen. Right, athletes. So if you want to grab yourself a broom or a mop or whatever you have
you haven't
available.
done your quote.
We're going to go to the quote of the day. Every day is a day you've never seen before, so make the most of it.
Absolutely. Right.
Athletes, taking hold of your equipment. I'm going to start with our high pulls. So a slight dip at the knee. We're going to shrug our shoulders up in the air. Up on my toes, shoulders as close again to my ears. We're doing 3. This is number 4. We'll do 1 more to make it the 5th one. Now the same thing, but elbows high and wide. A bit like yesterday's sumo deadlift high pulls. we do something called a panda pull. Do you want to demonstrate a panda pull? Okay, so that's what we normally use. Slightly more tricky to coordinate. That's 5. Now we're going to do a muscle snatch. So up the body, turn over the top. So you can see we're gradually getting lower and lower and lower. This becomes a long muscle snatch. Let's keep it overhead. Snatch lands. So we're going to jump our feet out to land 2 inches in depth. Reset our feet like twice. This time we're going to go 4 inches down. This time 6 inches, a little lower again, or what depth that feels safe for you. And then finally 8 inches, all the way down if you can. So that's the bottom of a squat snatch. Okay, so your arms are probably getting quite heavy now. We're going to rest that bar on the shoulders. We're going to do a push press. So a little dip and press. So it's knees out, press up. Notice we're not dipping very far. It's a shallow dip. We're doing 5 reps. We're going to turn it into a jerk. This is a jump and catch. So you jump as tall as you can. Catch that weight overhead on that second dip. Now we're going to overhead squat. It's quite narrow for my overhead squat. Let's see how it goes. Put those two together. So either push, press, and overhead squat, or a snatch balance. You want to snatch balance sort of the push presses?
Yeah, sure.
So there are 2 variations. So Anna's doing the jerks, the snatch balance. I'll do the push press, and then squat. As you can see, mine is a lot slower than Anna's version. For those that are very able, you can do something called a drop snatch now. We talked this last week, leaving that bar behind and dropping into that squat, 5 reps. If you haven't got a drop snatch, then you can just do those snatch balances again. And we're back in front. So we're going to snatch from our power position. This is one here, and it's a power snatch, so there's no squat required. If you feel good, you can do a squat snatch now. Go a little bit lower down, the high hang, mid thigh, back in that power position, jump catch, mid thigh, and we squat snatch. Top of the knee, the hang. Top of the knee and squat snatch if you can. And then from below the knee, hang, power, and a low hang, squat snatch. Time to bit of sweeping. Thank you, Stephen Associates in Broome. Welcome back. So, time to briefing on the workout.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to start with Isabel. So Isabel is 30 snatches for time. We are going to use dumbbells and use a single dumbbell to do 30 squat snatches. So there is a catch. Every 5 repetitions, we have to perform 10 jumping jacks. So David, if you want to demonstrate the snatch. So it looks like this. From the floor, go up and we catch at the bottom. Now if you find that a little bit too difficult, your option is to catch in a power snatch position, which is at the top. Just looks like this. So they are the 2 options we're going to work through today. Now once we have completed that, it doesn't stop there. We are moving straight into Grace, which is 30 clean and jerks for time. So you'll need another object for this, and it looks like this.
That's a thruster. that's a cluster even.
Start again. So power clean.
We'll power
stop
clean.
Into
We're going to have
the
a
jerk.
squat clean, but we're going to power clean.
So don't confuse them. This is what you're doing. Show them again. Power clean into the jerk. Now, again, there's a catch. Every 5, we were doing 10 high knee jogs. Okay?
10 as in you only count your right leg. Okay?
Right, so let's just recap, because I know that was a little bit confusing. We're starting with Isabel, which is 30 snatches for time, switching every 5 where you have to complete 10 jumping jacks. Then we go straight into our 30 clean and jerks. Again, every 5 you are doing 10 high knee jogs. And we've got a 15-minute time cap to get all this work done.
I think our programmed 15 year. Double check. Maybe 12 minutes, I think our programmed.
12 minutes?
12 minutes.
Okay.
Good challenge, athletes.
Right, guys, let's get ready to start the workout.
As always, the clock will count up. Again, mechanics, consistency, intensity, make sure you're performing those exercises correctly and obviously safely. Athletes, 10-second warning.
So starting with our snatches.
These are squat snatches. Alternating arm each rep.
Okay, so now I have to do 5. Done 5, so I've got to do 10 jumping jacks. David's taking over, but you're going straight back in to your squat snatches because you have to do 30 on your own. Well done. So 10 jumping jacks. So that's 10 done.
Nice steady rhythm, team. Again, really push for those squats. Keep that standard high. This is like the pinnacle of the program. Prove yourself you can definitely manage squats to each of those reps. No halvesies, in other words.
Go for it. 15 done. Halfway. So remember, if this is too hard, you just take the squat out. That simple.
Normally Isabel is performed with a barbell. The men's weight is 60 kilos. I think it's 43 for the females.
Okay, last side for David. Then we move on to our clean and jerks. Okay? Okay.
Then, Isabel complete.
Okay.
3 minutes.
Clean and jerks.
So again, with the barbell, 3 minutes will be actually quite a decent time. This kind of workout we normally would attack in partition reps. So typically this would be an 18 and a 12 for Isabel. Grace, we probably normally do that.
So high knee jogs for me.
Unbroken. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 and 10. Well done.
Okay. You're doing really well. Just keep moving. Nice work. So into the high knees for David. Oh, he's adding a bit of an A-march skip.
Ten and 10. Steady work, athletes. Approaching 5 on the clock. Some of you are probably able to keep up with us on these ones. Depends what weights you guys are using. As always,
I've done 4 or 5, so
four,
I've an extra one.
As always, the heavier weights, the more challenging it becomes.
I think it's halfway, aren't we?
Yep.
Just keep moving. It's probably going to be an 8-minute work, or less than that. I think 8 minutes.
Yeah, some people are obviously doing those full squats, that should be a bit hard for them. That's 10. That's Anna's last 5.
Okay. Go for it.
Well done.
This is it. Just keep working through, guys. Well done. Last high knee.
And 10.
Well done. So keep going, guys. I think we'll keep the clock running till 8, 10.
I think 10 minutes is definitely a fair time.
Yeah.
So we'll try and keep you moving on task.
So 3 minutes to go, just 3 minutes.
Again, if you want to make this workout harder, we obviously will give you a squat clean rather than that power clean variation.
Yeah.
So it's only 60 squats. There's not many in the grand scheme of things. Like I said earlier, it depends on what weight you guys are using. If you're using a barbell
Yeah.
with 60 kilos on it, that would be a very different story. Again, it's good to learn how to partition reps. Also, gives us a bit of a win and a mental battle that you have to attack all workouts thinking I've got to do all those reps in one go. You can break them down into manageable numbers. Good strategy.
Oh, coming down to, what have we got left? 2 minutes?
Yep, just 2 minutes 10 seconds, team. 2 minutes and 10.
So like David said, this would be a lot harder with a barbell. So don't worry too much. You can only use what weight you have.
Yep, and again, even with a can of beans, whatever you guys might be using at home, it's still going to be of benefit for you because you're only doing a short burst of high intensity exercise. But it is worthwhile, like I said, checking out Eddie Hall's YouTube page to watch the Isabel attempt.
Yeah.
And the consequent battle between him and Thor is currently going on. It's very interesting. As a bystander.
So minute and a half left, guys.
90 seconds.
Nearly there. And if you have finished, well done.
There are a lot of strongmen that use this kind of training. I used to train Lawrence Charlet. I know that Mark Felix trains up in Clitheroe. There's a couple of others that are using this style of training for their strongman activities.
60
1 minute
seconds.
to go. 1 minute. Hang in there, athletes.
Yes.
Very, very close.
Finish strong.
And as always, we're going to give a nice little cool down at the end to make sure you're totally recovered.
Yes.
Some weekend activities. I think the Spartan virtual race is still online if you guys want to have a go at that. So you can virtual 5K, virtual 10K, or virtual 21K, or virtual ultra 55K. 25 seconds to go, team. Hang in there. So last 15 seconds. Hopefully most people will finish. Again, as always, any reps that are not complete will be added on to your time at the end.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Well done, athletes.
Well
Very, very
done.
good.
Amazing work.
So we have a nice thorough cool down. I think we'll start at the bottom and work up. What do you think?
What's that, sorry?
Start at the bottom and work up.
Yeah.
So we'll start at the bottom. We'll start with the calves. So we'll do a normal calf stretch. We'll do it from the floor. We'll go heel to the ground.
So like a down dog position almost.
I've got one leg bent. If you want to do both at the same time, you can do both at the same time if you wish.
Shape from sideways, probably should have done that.
So see how Anna's pushing her heel towards the ground at that stretch. Then go down to your knees, do the opposing muscle groups. So this time maybe fingers on the floor, lift that knee up, so stretch to the front of the shin. So this is a really good exercise if any of you suffer from shin splints when you're running. Again, if any of you have any ball, you could actually roll that ball up and down the shin to create some compression again, like I said before, working towards the heart. Quads next. I think the biggest one for us is this half kneeling. That's a nice little stretch for us. So gradually lean yourself down towards the floor, or to depth that feels challenging for you. So if you're super mobile, you can lie all the way down. We can keep that position, we can work across the opposite foot, and we get hamstrings on the same stretch. This is the hurdle stretch. So it'll be hamstrings, probably a little bit of calves as well if you tighten the calves. Feel that in your hamstring?
Yeah.
Again, if you're very mobile, you might be able to get a second hand. Can you get the second hand around yours?
Yes.
I've got no chance.
Fall over.
Let's switch legs. Half kneeling again. The elbow again. Don't be frightened if you have a difference between left and right side. It just means that we have a dominant side. And again, it's something you guys to work towards, is making sure we try and balance things out between left and right. Again, if you want to check out some apps, there's a thing called Go Mobility or WOD First, which we use a lot at the gym to help our members. It's a subscription, but they let you do a test, and it tells you where you're very tight. Let's pop up. Opposite foot. Hamstrings, calves again. So we're going to the buttocks next. And with the pigeon stretch, and I'll do the other one.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to do the pigeon stretch, and I'll do a variation of that because some of you might find that quite tricky. Move my microphone. So I'm going to lie on my back. I'm going to put my ankle on my knee, like a half lotus. So essentially the same kind of stretch as Anna's doing.
Yeah, so I've just got my leg, one leg straight at the back and then bending the front leg in support.
If I want to enhance my stretch, I can either push my knee away, or I can reach through, take hold of my leg. Let's switch sides. Again, if any of you feet or sit with crossed legs, you'll definitely notice there's a difference between left and right on this one.
I'm going to release out that one.
Lower back.
Okay.
So we'll go to a sort of a modified lotus position. I'm going to reach towards the floor. Again, varying degrees of mobility. Come up, give ourselves, hug that tree, hug that giant teddy bear.
Yeah.
Or I'd like to see hug the unicorn. So we're focusing on breathing into our lats to help create the stretch. It's called side breathing for anyone who does Pilates. So we're going to do the abdominals, that half cobra. We're nearly there, athletes. Pushing those abs into the floor. That was a good stretch. If anybody want to add more intensity, you can bend those legs. You can see my feet coming up behind me. Or you can go up into a full cobra. And make sure you push those hips into the floor, that you're not hinging on your spine.
Like that.
Pectorals. Either hand at the side here, we can work through a bent arm, stretch that pectoral. Straight arms better. Those pectorals and deltoids. As we explained before, we always work opposing muscle groups, so agonists and antagonists. Same thing the other side. So notice that we brought our knees up to block stretch rather than reaching back with the foot like we would do for a scorpion. We'll also see some bicep in that one as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And we'll finish up with our triceps. And use that shell pose. So elbows out in front, hands on shoulders. Tuck into the gap. Pretend your little tortoise in your shell.
Perfect.
So a big thank you to you guys for helping us complete this little 6-week challenge.
Absolutely, it's been real fun and pleasure for us to take you through this 6-week program, and we hope you really enjoyed it and that you've taken away some skills that you can keep practicing and learning.
And obviously, if you love this kind of variety of training, give us a shout at CrossFit Cirencester. We'll help out with your future training. Again, it's a massive thank you to everyone here at the barn who's helped us get us up and running.
And we will see you again soon, don't worry.
See you soon, team.
See you soon. Bye.
Thank you.